Hello and welcome, I'm Rim, and this is Forest Village. So, I thought I'd go ahead and possibly start again, and just have possibly a couple of mods on this one. What I've done is I've put one mod on so far, which is going to be of great help, which is the increased distance mod. I'll try and put a link down in the description if you can't find it on the workshop, but it's one of the most popular downloads, so it should be right at the top of the list, or close to the top of the list on the Steam workshop. So anyway, I thought I'd try this again, just to see if I can get a better start than before. I've been playing a bit off screen, and I've tried to put in the max size field from the beginning on one of the playthroughs. And that's kind of seemed to work actually. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and set up again for this one. As I said, it's more of a boost at the start because, you know, as soon as you get people, they can start working the fields when they become available. And of course you can always harvest earlier. So I probably need to flatten some ground because we've just started. There might be enough space to... I've already gone ahead and put in the first house and a little fisherman's hut there. So we'll maybe get someone into fishing, just to keep a bit of food ticking over. And I'll flatten off from where I flattened before. And we'll come up around the back. Up around here, and we'll see what space that gives us once complete. 45 by 51 is it, sort of area. So yeah, that should be more than enough space to put down the 30 by 32 field, which is the max size. Now, I had contemplated using some of the other mods. I think there's ones for more productive fields and things like that, but to be honest, I'm not too fussed. I like the whole difficulty with trying to survive, and of course, trying to get through the year and the winter. So I've not put those on just yet, but feel free to leave a comment if you do want to see some of the mods, and I'll try and put them in, and at least demonstrate them a bit to you there. So I'll probably cut this out a little bit whilst this is getting prepared, and we'll come back and we'll get in the 32 by 32 field in this area. Okay, so we've now finished terraforming, and it's still early summer just, so we'll go ahead and see how big a field we can put in. I'll try see if we can go from there. 20 or 30 is just off the edge. Okay, so we're gonna have to see right there. That's 32, 24. So we need to come over about 4 bricks. One more. Oh, that's that 29. Okay, so I've got two options: expand it a little bit more off to the side or up. So what we'll do is we'll even out to the side a little bit. That shouldn't take too long. Down a little bit there. Try and square this off about as well as we can. Okay, there we go. 37, that's a few. That's going to be possibly a little bit too long to terraform and put a crop in. So what we'll do is we'll get started on the rest of the resources which we're going to need. So what I'd like to do is kind of build off into the forest a little bit with the foresters, just so they're not disturbing the town itself as we're building. So I reckon about there should do. And foresters, where are we? So we can build there. We'll just bring you around. That should be facing us there. Okay, so the other essential thing we'll need for the moment is lumberjack. Can we squeeze you in just about there? Okay, that works for me. At least it's pretty close to the town and houses, so they should be okay for firewood. So we'll reduce that down to say 3 people. At least that way we can free up some people for building. Okay, so we'll hit high speeds, we'll get these sorted, and we'll come back and put in the maximum size field there. Right, so we've just finished terraforming there. Managed to build the foresters, and we're just about finished on the lumberjacks. So we'll see about putting in the massive field. Little gap there. Pathways. There we go. 32 by 32. So come the start of next year, that's going to be an instant boost to us. I keep forgetting it zooms out so much. It goes a bit faster as well there, actually. Okay, so I guess the rest of this year, I guess this one come over here a bit, but tell you what, I'll flatten out a little area from here, just coming straight out. Section on the end. So that will take a little bit of time to get that sorted. But that's not too bad. I've had someone grow up from being a teenager. I guess we'll start putting in where the roads are going. It's a little bit glitchy sometimes on the roads. They do find a point where they don't want to build on. So you just need to click, and then you should be able to start dragging from there, and just add in a little segment. Okay. And again, there's another bit around here, which stopped it. Okay, so that looks about as far as we can go there. I think I left room in between the houses there to build a path down there. Suppose we'll find the back area there. Bring a path around there as well. So we can always get a couple of things built down around here. Okay, I'm going to throw down a pyre just in case anyone does decide to die, but at the moment we're doing okay, so I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. So we'll maybe throw down a well as well, so it's not too far from the foresters all around here, just in case. So we just get another road in from the back of the house here. Down to there. Okay, so everything's starting to take shape. Well, once we get this built as well, we can throw in another little fisherman's lodge. And that'll be a little bit further out to sea, so I think in theory, being away from shallow water, you should get fish that's a little bit quicker. I think I read that somewhere. Not 100%, but I think that's what I remember reading anyway. So I'll carry on with this, and once we've got the next two bits, I'll bring it back and we'll take it from there. Okay, what I've also gone and done is I've started on the herbalist's hut. That's one thing I've learnt from learning about a bit, is to get healing in as soon as you can. So that will gather the herbs, but you're also going to need to put down a healer's shop. Now I don't really have anywhere close to the resources for this, but I'm going to throw it in just to mark out the territory. And we're going to go and pause that. So I'm hoping nothing will get delivered there until we can start gathering enough resources for it. Okay, but we've now finished this little bit over here. It's just coming into full, so I'm gonna quickly go put another fisherman's lodge on it. I'll rotate you around with R, and we'll get that snapped into there. If you hold shift, that snaps it into the grid there. So it's quite a handy one to use if you've only got limited space, or trying to align things as best you can. So we'll finish up this road here as well, and just quickly link this all together. I might have room for a little well up here as well, just in case we get set on fire for any reason. There'll be water close by. And the rest, I guess the water's close enough. I might put another well in down here actually. And just a bit of paranoia kicking in on this game, because once it turns bad, it can go bad very quickly. Okay, so that should be okay there. I guess we need to start planning on getting enough resources for the healer's shop. So we're gonna have to find some stone, and typically it's right under the healer's shop. Do we have a little bit here? Bring that around. Almost 3,000 there. Might block out the road a little bit, but I'm sure they'll find a way. So at least we can get a little bit of stone from that. Again, I'm going to pause that for the moment because that's going to take a lot of wood. Let's make sure everything else gets built first. So one guy's working on there. No one's working on those, that's fine. Okay, oh, where's the other 5 builders? Oh, I'm sure they're off doing important things. Okay, so I'm gonna probably let these build up quickly. We should survive winter. I mean, we've only got fish and bread, but you normally start off with enough to survive the first winter. Okay, so just hits the first fall, and activated a couple of people to start working the lumberjack and foresters now. You might run out of the firewood, but at least with them going, we're not going to. But we have started to run out of wood a little bit. So what I might do is gather a few trees. Let's see. Those ones. So I might just set you to harvest trees only. Okay, so hopefully we've got enough resources to get this sorted. Once we get some more wood. It shouldn't be too long there. But once that's built, I might quickly put everyone I can into fishing. Oh, another teenager. 3 into fishing just now, actually. At least that way we'll keep on top of, the food supplies a bit. But as I said, you'd normally get enough food to survive the first fall and winter. So as long as you got something set up for the second year, like a large crop field, then you should be fine. But seeing as we don't have many people, what we'll do is we'll switch them in towards the end of late winter, just so as soon as it hits early spring, everyone's in there, and if it's warm, they're able to get on it straight away. Okay, so I'll don't think there's anything else. So it's fishing, so we'll just, I don't know, we do have a couple of things left to build. I'm going to take 2 of you and put you into fishing. Bring that back up to full speed, or at least 10 times speed. And yeah, I'm happy enough with that. So what we building over here, that was the herbalist again. So yeah, wood is the thing that we need most, I guess. So hopefully we'll not be too long for that one. As I said, once we finish that, we'll probably try and work on the stone quarry. We're still short on everything else, like the ore and the clay. I guess we can bring down this a little bit. We can start planning out where they can go, actually. So that looks like a quite nice deposit. It's a bit uneven. We might have to flatten that area out a little bit. Or choose this area. 6. Let's see if that will get any better than a 7, 8. 7, 8's about the best we can get there. So we'll go ahead and put you in there. And we'll set you to pause for the moment. Would build a road, but it's difficult to see anything during winter there. Okay, and clay. 4,000. Yeah, to be honest, honest, that's kind of fine for the moment. There's no great urgency with it, but I'll pause that. So we can at least build up a good supply of wood first, and then we'll get those built. Okay, so we'll just hit full speed again. And I guess we'll come back once it's starting to hit spring. One thing I have just thought of, we're running low on grass. So I'm going to see if I can fit a nice little field in here. Something like a 10 by 10 would be fine. There we go. So once that's ready and everything else is finished, we'll get some grass in there, and then we can get some hay. Once we've got that, we'll really start to reform this road. Although I had been kind of looking across here at the little islands. What I might actually do eventually is build a bridge across, and then use this maybe as a more of a forestry area. It's just so it's not taking up space on the main island around here. So I'll maybe look at that, because I think there was bridges, if I remember correctly. Bridge stairs? Bridge section, yeah, so we should hopefully be able to build across and possibly test to see what that looks like. So we're just hitting early spring now, so yep, all these fishermen are now farmers, as well as one teenager, which is now ready to work. So it is a little bit cold still, so I've set everything up for potatoes. So once it hits 0 or above, we'll start growing. Well, that's the plan anyway. So we're still not doing too well on the whole wood situation, but I think that's currently all going into building the herbalist huts. So that shouldn't take too much long to get that built. And then we can start stockpiling for the mines and the healer's shop itself. But now we can actually see a little bit of what we're doing. We'll try and get a road connected in. Okay, that kind of works for me there. And everything else should be okay. I don't think that's going to cause problems. Almost overlapping there. It's basically onto a road there anyway. So, yep, we're going to need to get, what was that, 1,000, almost 1,400 almost, I think, in woods. Almost 2,000 wood, including that one. And then quite a bit of the clay ore and stone. But that shouldn't be too bad. So I think what I'll do is I'll call it a day there. Getting through year 1 and a good setup into year 2. And there we go, we're already starting to produce from this field. So I'll probably set to harvest this summer, late summer, depends on how much we've got. But because we're limited people, we want to get that out of the ground as quickly as we can. Anyway, I'll come to that next episode. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you like what you've seen, and remember to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and go check out Meta's channel. Thanks now, bye bye.